Well, from a CDO optic, we see agencies really struggling with the policy and authorities questions, which are really much harder to solve than the actual technical implementation. Individual IC elements operate under different policies and different laws and authorities. So for example, intelligence versus law enforcement versus personnel security versus counterintelligence or bank secrecy. Add on top of that international laws that differ on things like privacy between countries, and we've come up with a very complex landscape. So even when we want to collaborate in new ways, we have to work through the legal, policy, and compliance framework. When we combine data sets, we have to work across multiple sets of authorities. A project may evolve from a research experiment to something that leads to a formal law enforcement investigation. How does that change how the project team or the systems have to operate with that data? We may use the results of analysis that was a blend of human and machine-enabled outcomes, and this creates both opportunities and challenges in terms of documenting the source of that analysis, what the rules are for what you're allowed to do with the data, and how long you're allowed to keep the data. Then these rules will change over time depending on what you need to do with the data. We need to use automation throughout the data lifecycle to help us deal with this era of data abundance. We need to seamlessly integrate new tools into our natural work processes from when we first think about collecting new data sets until we ultimately disposition our data holdings. How can we seamlessly integrate data management into both new and existing processes? How can we work seamlessly across organizations, across networks, across systems, across clouds, without having to reprocess data, which slows down our ability to meet our intelligence priorities? The second challenge, having enough humans, and in our cases enough humans with a security clearance, to do all of the exciting mission work we have coming our way. We are collecting and producing more data than ever, and the humans cannot keep pace. How can we accelerate growing our digital acumen at all levels of the organization? How can we quickly extend our partnerships with industry and academia? And how can we rapidly incorporate AI and machine learning into our intelligence processes to overcome this challenge? We live in an era of data abundance, which presents both challenges and opportunities. The IC is using its strategic data framework from the IC-IE data strategy to transform how data is discovered, accessed, and used to make more informed decisions, to protect our nation and respond to an ever-changing landscape of threats. It's all about treating our data as an IC asset and getting the right data to the right people at the right time and in the right form.